Today I'll show you how to make an audio visualizer inside Davinci Resolve using Fusion. The steps are simple, and I will mention the exact settings I use so you can follow along. I will use the Davinci Resolve 20 free version for this. Start by adding your audio file, then by opening the effects library in the top left and dragging a Fusion composition onto your timeline. Stretch that Fusion clip so it matches the full length of your audio. Right-click the Fusion clip and open the Fusion tab to work inside the composition. In Fusion, add a background node, a merge node, and connect the background to the merge, then the merge to media. Add a second background node and connect it to the merge as well. If the second merge node gets created automatically, delete it. With the second background selected, go to the inspector and change its color to something bright like light blue. Add a rectangle mask, and it will automatically attach to background 2. While the rectangle is selected, squeeze the right edge in the viewer until it looks like a narrow bar, or reduce the width in the inspector to 0.01. Increase the corner radius to round the end. Move the rectangle to the left by dragging it in the viewer, or by lowering center X in the inspector to about 0.3. Now let's duplicate that rectangle node to create multiple bars. Select background 2 again. Press Ctrl plus space, type duplicate, and click Add. With the duplicate node selected, set copies in the inspector to a number 20. To space these copies, increase center X until the distance looks right. For me, about 0.45 worked well. Let's drag the rectangle by selecting the rectangle node to the right. Now we need to drive the bars from the audio. Select the rectangle node, go to the inspector, right-click next to height, and choose Modify With. Then select the MIDI extractor option. A modifier button will appear at the top right of the viewer. Click it and look for the MIDI file option. The modifier expects a MIDI file that matches your audio, so you will need to convert your MP3 to a matching MIDI file using any online converter. Once you have a converted MIDI, click Browse in the modifier, choose All Files, find the MIDI file, and open it. The MIDI will import and drive the modifier. When you play on the Fusion page, you will see the visuals. At first, all bars may move identically. To make each bar react slightly differently, select the rectangle node modifiers again. Open the Combine Events drop-down and choose Some. Then lower the result scale to control the height of the bars. This depends on how loud your audio is. To add small timing differences between duplicates, select the duplicate node and use time offset, increasing it by about 0.5. This creates micro delays between copies and gives a waveform-like motion. Preview using the play button in Fusion. When you go back to the edit page and play through, the visuals should be fully synchronized with your audio. One important note: the visuals match the audio only because you imported the same audio as a MIDI into the modifier. If you move or remove the audio clip on the timeline, the visuals will no longer match, so keep the Fusion composition and the audio together. If you want more tips on Davinci and Fusion, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.